welcome to the show. Apologize I wasn't here. Don't even want to know, man. One of those vet things, guys. Had to go to sick call, man. You know, had to go to the troop center. But hey, got a decent show for you today, and we'll be right back. Well, hey, welcome back to the show. You know, Saving Lives Incorporated. The show is the Vet Met Report. We talk about veterans, medical, mental, and economics and technology. How does that help the vet become a whole, successful civilian back in the civilian world? Well, hey, last show we recapped on the burial details, and then we went into the housing benefits. So we're going to recap right quick with housing benefits, although the new subject is Illinois veteran homes. Now this is a little different because now they got veteran homes that are ran by VA and other constituent and partners for homes and for veterans. The housing benefits were a bunch of packages and plans that help assist outside of veteran. It was for the veterans, but it actually wasn't a veteran-ran place. Like the home loan guarantee. The VA home loan guarantees are designed to help veterans veterans, reservists, and unmarried surviving spouses obtain and refinance loans. In addition to periods of eligibility and conditions of services requirements, applicants must have a good credit rating, sufficient income, a certificate of eligibility, and agree to live in the property. You know, they don't want you sucking that up and, you know, go out and buy 8 flat and you're going to make money off it. They rather, or if you are going to make money off, they want you to be in there and that would be your primary residence. They just don't want it to be a money maker. That's not what it's set up for. It's to help the vet and the vet's family. And that is great because that would leadway us right into our next clip I want to show you about for the vets. I was online and seen this guy. He was talking about some home vets. Well, he went over the vet eligibility and the ward that it was going. You know, I think back when I got out in '86, you were qualified to buy a house. Well, if you bought a house, you got up to like $36,000. Take a look at this.
$484,350. I'm going to talk about what that means here. That means as a veteran, you can now borrow $484,350 to buy a home. That's a really nice home. Now, most of us don't need to spend that much money when we're buying a home. And keep in mind, as a veteran, you can buy a $484,350 home and not have to put a single penny of your own money down. That's 100% financing, and it's one of, if not the greatest benefits that the VA home loan program brings to veterans.
Wow, man, that's some good information there, huh? 400,800. Man, went from 36,000 to over 400 and a half. Man, 400,800. Man, just 400,000 is great. You know, so well, I guess it's been 33 years since I've been off active duty. I guess it should. But hey, remember, gotta have that great credit, gotta have everything lined up, the great credit rating. That's the catch. It's still America, so they go on this number. You're still a number. You know, you was a number in the military. You're a number out here. I know you say, hey, it shouldn't be that. Well, but hey, if you can get that, keep at least some decent rating. You got a wife that has a decent rating. Look where you open up to. Awesome. With that, the VA guaranteed loan can be used to buy a home, have one manufactured, or buy a condominium. You can build, repair, or improve a home, including energy efficient improvements. You can also refinance an existing loan. We talked about the specially adapted housing tax exemption. That's, if you handicap and you need to put the ramp or the elevator, the chair elevator, or what have you, they have a tax to adapt your house for that. You get a tax exemption for that. Not bad at all. And that goes for the spouse or unmarried surviving spouses that resides on the property. To apply, contact or visit your local service office. Of course, you always, if you don't know where that, you can always tap into Saving Lives. We here for you. We got the info, and this is what we do for you. This is what we do. That's Saving Lives, mental.org. Email us at info@savinglivesmental.org or drop us that call, 773-675-4050. Or, again, being your brother vet, I will let you email me, awilliams64.aw@gmail.com. And if you was looking earlier before the Social Security Administration show came on, they had a pre-recorded American Legion, the Herald Washington Post. They had some good information on the west side. They are taking in homeless vets, give you that good meal every third Friday, and they assist you to get to the VA, so you can get the whole of all these benefits for housing, especially if you're homeless. So that's a good show. I don't know exactly the time they come on, but that was a good show. I saw it, and you need to watch out there. Go to YouTube, and you probably can catch the listings of when that show comes on. The American Legion, Herald Washington's Post. That was some great stuff. Continuing on our recap, disabled veterans tax exemption for a mobile home. I always thought guys was country that want to live in a mobile home, but hey, who am I? I'm just a GI, old GI, But you got, especially down south, you got some places out here, got some mobile homes. If you disabled vet, you get a tax exemption for that mobile home. This exemption applies to tax imposed by the Mobile Home Local Services Tax Act when that property is owned and used exclusively by a disabled veteran, spouse, or unmarried surviving spouse as a home. The veteran must first receive authorization of the Specially Adapted Housing Grant by the USDVA. That's the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. Whether benefit is used or not, applicant must be a permanent resident of the state of Illinois on January 1 of that tax year, which exemptions is being claimed. So that means if you're going to exempt, like 2019, you had to be here on January the 1st of this year, so you can claim it. So just keep that in mind, jot that down when you going through all that paper and looking at bills and stuff. This might save you a couple of pennies. Hey, pennies for a rainy day. Shiny dimes and grows to be quarters. Every little bit counts. Now, this adapted housing grant are not eligible. Please contact your, let me clarify. Disabled veterans that now live in a mobile home and never received the specially adapted housing grant are not eligible. So if you never had it, somehow you're not eligible. But again, you can find that. Please you can contact the local service office for more information. But you can call us again at savinglivesmental.org, 773-675-4050. I might not be there, but somebody will get the information and relate it to me and bring it on. They might shoot me an email, give me a call, and we will get back with you and take care of you and service you with an answer and get you directed to the right place where you need to be. Hoorah. That's what we do. Now, just continuing on that returning veteran homestead exemption. Now, this is another program with that housing benefit that the veteran may qualify for $5,000 reduction in the equalized assessed value on his or her primary residence for 2 consecutive assessments years. This is a government. This is from the government, so you need to look into that and see, can you get it? You can always, they said always, please contact your chief county assessment office for the information. They should have it. A veteran who acquires principal residence after January 1st of that tax year, he or she returns home, is eligible for this exemption on the principal residence owned and occupied on January 1 of the following tax year. Sounds great. Going on, you have the disabled veteran standard homestead exemption. Now this goes on to what percentage you are disabled. You got the 30%, you got 50%, so they got that's service-connected disabilities. Now, if you are at least 70%, you are exempt from paying property taxes on their primary residence. That's if you're 70% or more. 30% or less, it gets you $2,500. Matter of fact, the qualifying property owned by a veteran with a service-connected disability beginning in the tax year of 2015 was like $2,500. Exemption was available to the veteran at service-connected disability at least 30%, but less than 50%. A $5,000 was to the homestead exemption is available for a veteran with a service-connected disability at least 50%, but less than 70%. Now, if you got to 70%, you're exempt from paying it. Man, that can save a lot of nickels, dimes, quarters, whatever. Adds up to folding dollars. We next look at the special adapted housing grant that we was going over. The special adapted housing grant is a federal benefit available to veterans of service members who are entitled to compensation for permanent and total service-connected disability due to the loss or the loss of use of both lower extremities, such as to preclude locomotion without aid of braces, crutches, canes, or a wheelchair. Blindness in both of the eyes, having only light perception, plus loss or loss of use of lower extremities. Yeah, you got to be pretty messed up. I mean, they should just give you the house and come out and fix it every year and keep it up to par and keep the soldier up to par. But, you know, they have the stipulations of this, that, and another. And an eligible veteran or service member may receive a VA grant of a not more than 50% of the cost of a specially adapted house up to the aggregated maximum amount allowed by the law. That's aggregated maximum amount allowable by the law. The current maximum grant amount allowable at this time of publication was back in 2009 was $63,000, a little over $63,780. So the first adjustment occurred October 1st, 2009, will occur each year October thereafter. Any future adjustments will increase the grant amounts or leave them unchanged. So that was a recap on housing benefits. Again, put out information, not clear, give us a call, we can get you the information or the person that you need to. 773-675-4050. That's the SavingLivesMental.org. That's Saving Lives Incorporated. This is what we do. We do the counseling, we do the day programs. We got vets coming in. We got some of everybody come in. Well, let's service the vet that comes in too, because they got other benefits. I know it's unfortunate everybody don't have them, but everybody didn't go serve. Everybody didn't put that time in. That's what it's all about. Right now it's about this vet. Not that we're more special than anyone else, but the vet went out and did a heck of a peculiar job. And that's the job of being a warrior. Everybody doesn't want to do that. Everybody doesn't volunteer for that. So, not that they're greater than anybody else, but they went out and did the job. So, hey, let's give them the benefits. Now, to add to this, they have the Illinois Veteran Home. So I know you say, AJ, you just went over housing benefits. Well, I guess this is an extension of the housing benefits for the vets. I guess they looked and came up, say, hey, let's get some Illinois. And this is for Illinois. This is not the federal government. They might be getting some subsidized from the federal government, but the program is ran through the Illinois Division of Veteran Affairs. So these homes are Illinois veteran homes. You cannot even get in these homes if you're not a vet. And they run these homes through the Veterans Affairs. So actually, they are an Illinois veteran with 1 day or more service during any wartime period, recognized by the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs as a period of war may qualify. Veterans must have entered service from the state of Illinois or been a resident for a year prior to applying to an Illinois veterans home. Applicants must pass background checks through the Illinois Department of Corrections and the Illinois State Police. Now, yeah, I know what you're saying. Well, hey, I've been out since the Korean War, got into some trouble. I've been out since Vietnam. I've been out since 2001. I had some issues, drugs, alcohol. I got into some unfortunate. Well, that's why they got the other housing benefits that you might not apply for this, but you will apply for something, especially if you're out here homeless and you got things going on with you and you got needs. VA will assist you in getting some housing, some work, and get you back to being a whole person, a whole resident, a whole law-abiding citizen, a whole functioning citizen in society, so you can have the best whatever life is left and whatever life is there for you. That's what it's all about. It's not about all the riches and this and that. You just want to be whole again, where you can stand on your 2 feet, he or she, and make it. Be the grown-up that you can be. The best possible grown-up you can be. Adult you can be. Mother or father or brother you can be. And this is, hey, we all fall. And especially if you're coming out of some war situations and some stuff, people can have all their Monday morning quarterbacking things, but if you ain't been there, you outdone it, hey. And yes, I know life is, well, wait, Jay, wait a minute, man, I live in the city of Chicago, I live in Detroit, man, it's like Chirac, it's like Afghanistan, some of my neighborhoods. I've been living a war zone since I was young. Unfortunately, that's sad, but if you go serve, this is granted to you. And I'm not taking away anybody else's situation, but this is for the vets. So let's go. You also have now one of the homes, you have the Quincy Home, that's in like Quincy, Illinois. So they got about 7,000 veterans and spouses dating back to the Civil War rest there. That is a long time, man. They also have care for the veterans that have the Alzheimer's and other mental disorders. So it's not just somewhere to lay your head. They got some resources and some activities there for you. So hey, might be something you want to do. You might want to get out of that mean sister-in-law house that's always complaining. You also have the LaSalle home. This home provides skilled nursing for about 144 residents and additional 40 persons in special needs units for veterans suffering from Alzheimer's disease or related dementia. So there's something you might want to look at. Now you got the Veterans Home at Anna. This is in Union County. The home provides a skilled nursing care service to eligible veterans and can accommodate 50 skilled nursing care residents and 12 people in 6 adjoining apartment-style domiciliary units. Okay. Also have the Veterans Home at Manteno, located in Kankakee County. That home has about 254 skilled care residents and 40 in the Alzheimer dementia unit. Manteno offers a diverse range of programs and services to eligible veterans. Let's get down there and do it. The Prince Homeless Disabled Veteran Home. That's a home with 15-bed program and staff for professionals provided permanent supportive housing to veterans, helping them obtain medical and educational benefits. Also have the Veterans Home at Chicago. This is located in Cook County on the northwest side of the city, on site at the Reed Mental Health Center. It is scheduled to have about 200 bed capacity with a wing for the Alzheimer's and dementia patients. So that is something that we need to look into. And we got some little tidbits, like we got some things for camping and so forth that we can go on. But you know what, we're getting down to time, so again, savinglivesmental.org, info@savinglivesmental.org. Give me a call, 773-675-4050, or email me awilliams64@gmail.com. You know what, man, the time is, man, so we about to close out, and I will see you next week.